Hey, welcome back to FixMyRecipe.com. Chef Billy Parisi here. Our next recipe fix comes from Phoenix, Arizona. Miss Carolyn Schubert having a hard time finding big flavors out of her veal stock. Don't worry, Carol, we got you covered. Now, Carol, when making veal stock, you want to get the best ingredients you possibly can. We got bones from a local market and produce from a local market. Now, when you make veal stock, per every 5 pounds of bones, use 1 pound of mirepoix. We're going to get into that a little bit later, but for now, let's rub these bones down with a little extra virgin olive oil and get them in the oven at 350 degrees. Let's hit them in the oven for about 45 minutes. We'll see you soon. Carol, here's where you need a little bit more flavor. Instead of using a sachet, which is cheesecloth, we're going to stuff a fresh leek and pound this stock full of flavor. Here's how you do it. Parsley stems like so. A lot of fresh thyme. And also garlic. Just like trussing a chicken, we're going to truss this leek to hold it in so the herbs are flying all over the stock, okay? Here's our sachet leek. It is jam-packed full of herbs. This is going to give a ton of flavor to this stock. Let's check on these roasted veal bones. Oh yeah, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Look at these beautiful, beautiful bones. Okay. Now we're going to transfer these to the top of your burner. Put it on high. We're going to deglaze with a little Cabernet Sauvignon. And remember, use a bottle of wine that you would actually want to drink. You want to move these bones around, get all that goodness scraped off the bottom there. That's a lot of flavor in there. A lot of people pour the wine in after they've caramelized their vegetables. Me personally, I like to pour it in ahead of time simply because I want to saturate those bones with that deep, rich Cabernet flavor it offers, okay? Now you want to reduce this red wine to au sec or almost gone, and then we're going to add our mirepoix, which is 50% onion, 25% celery, 25% carrots, which makes up 1 pound per 5 pound bones of veal. Carol, since I love wine, I'm going to hook this stock up with just a little more vino and deglaze just a little bit further, okay? Carol, we're going to add a little tomato paste with it. It's a procedure called pincé. Not only is this going to add a lot of natural salts and flavor, it's also going to help make that stock nice and golden brown. All right, this is perfect. This is the color you want that pincé to be, which is like a nice rust. We want to transfer these bones to a nice deep stock pot and let it simmer for a good 3 to 4 hours. Sometimes it's easiest just to use a little tongs and transfer. Since there's so much goodness left on the bottom of this pot, we're going to deglaze with just a little water. I'm going to simply transfer all that water and caramelization into our stock pot. Put our pot to the side. We're going to cover this in water so the water is 4 inches above the bones. And remember, always, always use cold water. Once the bones are submerged in water, we're going to simply put it on the burner on low heat and add in our nice leek sachet and let it sit to 3 to 4 hours. And don't forget to skim the scum. We'll come back for that. Be sure every 30 minutes to come in here and skim the scum. In other words, this is fat, grease, and impurities collected from the bones and vegetables. All right, Carol, our stock is finished. All we need to do is strain it. It's going to go perfect for consommé, soups, even some excellent sauces. Carol, remember 2 things when making this. 1, deglaze with Cabernet Sauvignon. Be sure to scrape all that caramelized fond off the bottom of your pan. And 2, use that leek sachet that's going to provide all the flavor in the world that you need. Thanks very much, Carol, for writing in. Come back tomorrow to FixMyRecipe.com. We'll see whose else recipe needs a little fix.